Welcome to 3 Minute Fridays, the YouTube short series where I answer your burning questions about moving to and living in South Italy. Now, today's question is, are there any expat communities in South Italy? And my answer is yes, there are. So how do I find them, I hear you ask? Well, I have 2 suggestions to give to you that could help to connect you with different expats here in South Italy. The first is by utilising the power of Facebook in 2 different ways. The first way is by looking under Facebook groups and seeing if there are any active online groups on Facebook that are in your area or as close to your area as possible. Now, what you will find on Facebook is that there are quite a few online Facebook groups that cover the entire country of Italy. And whilst these can be great for general advice and connections with other expats, if you really want to get very specific to where you're moving to in the south of Italy, you want to try and search on a city-by-city basis and try and see if there are any online expat communities as close to where you're moving to as possible. The reason I say this is important is because it increases the likelihood of you actually being able to meet with those expats in future. And trust me, that will really be a game changer for you, because that was exactly how I found the expat group in Salerno, by using Facebook. And it meant that I was then able to start attending their in-presence events. And trust me, that adds a whole other dimension to the experience of meeting people and building your connections. So utilizing Facebook groups is one way. The second way you can use Facebook is by searching under pages and seeing if any expat communities have listed pages where they post about their events. So you've got these 2 ways that you can use Facebook to try to identify any expat communities. Now, bear in mind, in South Italy, it's quite large and there are lots of small towns and villages that may not be represented by an expat community. However, you will find that neighbouring cities and larger towns will definitely more than likely have an expat presence. So try to expand your search to neighbouring towns and cities if you cannot find any that immediately cover where you're moving to. Now, the second suggestion I have for you is to utilise Meetup. This online platform allows groups and organisations to list events that are happening in different locations, and I actually think it is a great way to discover expat communities. I know for a fact that the Naples expat community use Meetup to list their events and talk about what's happening, and some of those events are actually even online. So that can be another great platform to search for your town or city, or as close to it as possible, to see if there are any events listed and if they are being run by any expat communities. So utilize the internet essentially, either through Facebook or Meetup, and I'm sure that you'll be able to connect with an expat community soon.